O's with the doors in the sky. They came from 12-5, so I cop 2. Sell 1, mail 1, probably step on it 2. Probably not keep it pure, they go for 30 a while. Had a little dark, the rain murdered my crops. Still on my feet, but the murder don't stop. Came in the game with nothing, baby, but I leave with a lot. I got a lab Pro Tools for the love of hip-hop. Came from a crack dealer with a couple grand in my sock, to a young gangster who done finally ran in the spot. Beat a nigga face in with the ass of the chop. Dad woke his ass up, made him open the lock. He said, Jack, I know that's you, why you doing this, fam? I said, I move the shit, you whack like you using it, man. Never personal, it's business, hope you do understand. I push fish scale every day, 100 in the cake, we mobs this boy, the greatest alive. Get hot when I drive, see the world through my eyes. Then you
that's right,
he found the greatest alive. Yes, I am with my niggas, you don't live how we live, you ain't did what we did. Now through my eyes, young niggas realize I'm the greatest alive. Shit, I'm the greatest alive.
I done came a long way from the lower development house and the less fortunate, the flats, to never leaving the crib without 5 or 6 stacks. Dealing with drug addicts, substance abusers, and dope fiends. Knocking on my window in the middle of the night trying to sell me stolen things. Cars scraping the sky, sitting hella high. How high? Taller than the buildings in Dubai. Started off with a shoestring budget, spent it all and said fuck it. Tomorrow we gon' cop and make our money sex tough. The mind frame of a hustler, nasal candy pusher. Another one like the other one, I coulda, woulda, shoulda. Got that other Gouda, play the game for what it's worth. Chose the soil life instead of basketball courts. The greatest alive,
see
baby.
See through my eyes, then you niggas realize I push fish scale every day, 100 in the cake, we mobs this boy, the greatest alive. Get hot when I drive.
What is your most memorable Mayweather moment? All M's. Memorable. 4 M's. Most memorable Mayweather moment.
You said what made Mayweather what?
No.
His most memorable moment.
Mayweather moment.
Like something you remember that stands out from Mayweather's career, like a fighter. Or you not even a fight.
Yeah, fight. But it don't have to be a fight, but you know, because his career looked like it's coming to an end, so we kind of reviewing that to an extent.
Yeah, like what a fight that stands out.
I mean, for me, it's 2 fights. Mm-hmm. It's 2 fights. It's the second fight against Cooper, and that was just the first fight that I saw him in. And he was 19, fighting some 30-year-old dude. And me and my boys, we was in the dungeon, with some collard greens and stuff. And Floyd got in there and tore Boy Cooper apart. And my cousin was like, that young 19-year-old nigga knocked this 30-year-old ass out. Or whooped this 30-year-old ass, because the fight got stopped. Right. And then my second memorable moment was Jose Luis Castillo 2.
That's a great classic.
Yeah, because when I was watching in that fight, I was like, man, if Floyd don't keep his right hand up, Castillo gonna land that left hook and put him to sleep. I said, he better be on point. And he stayed the course. He stayed on point. He stayed disciplined. He stayed keeping that right hand up. And as the fight went on, he started backing down Castillo. So that was big to me, because I thought, I didn't know if he was going to be able to sustain that. What about you, Lowski?
The fight with Zab Judah, I thought that was a very interesting fight, even though, all the low blows and everything. But that matchup was like, it was big. It was like,
like when they call boxing a dance.
Yeah, I was like, okay, they definitely like a chess match too, though. Like they was just gonna go at each other. I was just like, I just knew that match was gonna be very interesting for Floyd and for Zab. I also was thinking of the Diego Corrales fight.
Of course.
That's a classic for sure. They was going at it.
That's one of the few fights that he was an underdog.
Yeah, and that kind of put him like, okay, everybody, you better recognize who I am.
Right. Because you know what? That's when he started calling out everybody. He's like, I want to fight De La Hoya, Mosley. Presley seen my man.
Well, I would like to fight Presley. Hopefully we can meet at 128, or he can come up to 130. We can fight, or I can fight The winner of Casamayor.
Prince Nassim isn't going to fight you.
Well, everybody want to see
After he saw this, it ain't going to happen.
You know, I really want to fight Prince Nassim, but I know you don't want to fight. I hope y'all can fight the winner of Casamayor and Free Test.
And he made Corrales cry. That was kind of funny to me, man. Like I was like, man, this is how people react after a Floyd fight. They was like, are you gonna box again? Corrales, rest in peace too. Corrales was like, I don't know, man.
You're plainly devastated by what happened tonight. Will you come back from this?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know, I never planned after a loss, so I guess just take time and go back to the drawing board, see what happens. Because like I said, I never planned.
Hey,
he came back to have some good fights.
He came back to have some legendary fights. What about you, Fortrado?
I would say I would agree with Diego Corrales. And another fight, like with Floyd, most of his fights I favored him to win. But I would say against Canelo, he shut Canelo out every round.
But that was like a physical fight too.
As a pure boxing performance, I think that if I had to say two fights I swear, I would say Diego Corrales and Canelo.
Canelo's interesting because, I was more proud of his victory over Canelo than I was his victory over Guerrero. Because I wasn't sure if he, I didn't think he was going to knock out Canelo, even though he hurt him with a body shot, and I saw it. But, just the pure boxing performance that he put on was... And see, the thing about the Canelo fight is that fight is going to look greater and greater as years go on by how Canelo does. By how Canelo does. Like, if Canelo becomes legendary...
Like, if he beats Cody, it's going to be...
It's going to be even more magnified. Another fight that stands out to me, though, is the Mosley fight. And I have my reasons because in the second, the second round, I think he took Mosley's best shot.
Oh yeah,
he took his best shot. And it was, to me, that punch was similar, even though it was different, but it was similar to like Marquez and Pacquiao, even though Pacquiao was coming towards the punch. But I think it was a punch Mayweather didn't see. He didn't see it coming, and he took that. He took that, and it looked like he was ready to go. I mean, I think a punch like that puts most dudes on the canvas. If not, puts them out. And I think, if people look at it, the last minute of
after that fight, people better not question Floyd Hart.
Right. Because like, because for people that do that, especially people that never even had a fist fight. See, because growing up in the hood, a guy can call you a bitch, he can talk shit to you. People can say, oh, he a punk, he don't want to fight, this and that. But there's no bigger measuring stick than when a dude sock you. Yeah. And if you don't fight back then, you definitely a punk. But if you fight back, he could have been calling you bitches and everything, but if you whoop his ass after he done checked the chin, because when you get hit hard in the chin, that's when your nuts is going to, that's where it's going to show how, how big your nuts is, right? Because, you get hit hard, it's a reconciliation in your mind. Am I going to step up for my manhood or I'm cool? And it's like, I done seen that so many times, even in the neighborhood. Just guys, when they chin get checked, they ain't even get knocked out, but it was just a hard punch.
Right.
They don't want none. And we saw Floyd walk him down in that fight, in that same round. See, because that's the thing about it that was interesting to me. Because, I go back and I watch fights. I watch them over again, a particular round. And if you look at it, after he landed that second punch, it was all Floyd from there. It started in that round. Floyd was walking him down in that round and probably won the rest of the round after that second punch. So that's why that's one of those moments that stands out to me. So going to you for